When I reflect on the factors that influenced me to take a career path in teaching, there's one that really stands out. Growing up, when I was still in elementary school, I always heard my mom talk about her maternal grandmother, who was the first female teacher in her small town, how she was raising 3 children, taking care of a household, a husband, and was still completely dedicated to educating children in her neighborhood. She faced so many obstacles, constantly trying to prove that she could do it all. And she did. My mom always spoke about her with such pride. So while other kids, when we were growing up, were talking about their parents telling them to become doctors or lawyers, even without my parents' push, I knew that I wanted to be a teacher. I mean, it only made sense. I loved my teachers. Everyone respected them. They got to spend their day with children. They got to see them learn and grow. And they got to help them with that. But most importantly, my mom was proud to say that she was a granddaughter of such a pioneer. And I held on to that pride and knew that I would also be someone who was not only loving and helping, like helping children grow, but someone who would later be talked about for the way I taught, for the change I brought to my school and community. I carry my great grandmother's occupation with a badge of honor. I hope I can also be someone who did something others didn't and opened up doors for new possibilities for others. Every day I come to school with the attitude of doing something good and leaving behind a legacy. Now, fast forward to when I was an adult and I've already chosen my career path, you start thinking about, why do I want to do this? Why do I want to teach? And in the beginning, my answer was what you're going to hear, what most teachers say, that they want to make a difference in children's lives. And that is such a valid reason. I love being around children. I deeply enjoy seeing them glow up when they experience something new. It was so rewarding. Now, after 10 years of teaching, I have come to understand what that really means and how deep that difference I hope to make can be. I have found my purpose in life, and it is to do my part in this world. I want to give as much of myself as I can to better the lives of others. I want to be able to say that my dedication to my students, to their families, have made such a positive change. I don't want to be that person who always said that the world should have a certain way of doing things and then make no attempt at changing it. I give my heart to my job, to my students, and the satisfaction I get from knowing that they have grown because of what they experienced with me is all I need to keep doing what I'm still doing. When my old students come back just to say hi to me because they're in school to pick up their younger siblings, they talk to me about how much they loved what they did with me and how much they loved that grade they were with me. They'll talk about these little things like, remember when we did this? Or remember when we got to put some wires together? And now I'm thinking about taking that as an elective in school. That really does it for me because I made a difference. That difference I started with, that's what it is. That years later, kids come back and they tell me that I remember what you did. And to me, that is so worth it. And this is why I teach, because of not only that satisfaction that I get, but seeing that I've somehow taken what I can do and put it into other people's lives.